Summary: The Masked Singer Season 11 features 16 celebrities, and Gumball is one of those competitors. The Masked Singer Season 11 panelists guessed that Gumball might be Chase Crawford, Kevin Jonas, Jamie Dornan, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Derek Hough, Taran Killam, Jack Black, Zachary Levi, James Marsden, or James Van Der Beek. The Masked Singer Season 11's voice and clues actually point to actor Scott Porter. The Masked Singer Season 11 features 16 celebrities in a mystery singing competition, and there are many clues to help figure out Gumball's true identity. The Masked Singer Season 11 welcomed back host Nick Cannon, along with original panelists Robin Thicke, Jenny McCarthy-Wahlberg, and Ken Jeong. For Season 11, Rita Ora took Nicole Scherzinger's place on the panel due to Nicole's prior commitment to starring in London's West End production of Sunset Boulevard. During The Masked Singer Season 11 The Wizard of Oz theme night, Gumball made his debut with Group B. Group B originally consisted of Gumball, Beats, Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken, Miss Cleocatra, Jennifer Lewis, and Afghan Hound, Savannah Chrisley. Later, wildcard contestant Seal was revealed to be Corey Feldman. After the quarterfinals smackdown between Gumball and Group C's Poodlemoth was unmasked and revealed to be Chrissy Metz. Here are the clues to figure out who Gumball really is as he moves on to the semifinals. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. Gumball's The Wizard of Oz Night performances. Clues on The Masked Singer Season 11 The Wizard of Oz Night. Gumball sang a medley of If I Only Had a Heart by Jack Haley, who played the Tin Man in the film, and Heartbeat Song by Kelly Clarkson. When he first came out on stage, Jenny noticed, "He looks little," while Rita commented, "He's got moves." Both Robin and Jenny agreed that he was a performer. When Nick asked Gumball whom he was inspired by in The Wizard of Oz, he replied, "Well, for me, it's the Tin Man." When you met him, he was a little rusty. Maybe just like me. The scene from the film when the Tin Man revealed to Dorothy and the Scarecrow that the tinsmith forgot to give him a heart was then shown. Gumball's clue package took place in a land full of giant candy with a yellow brick road. Gumball began his clue package by saying, "Just like the Tin Man, my heart took quite a beating because my yellow brick road to success came with 0 directions." A map of the American South then appeared on the screen. It had a pink heart in the center of it. Gumball continued, "I knew I wanted to end up on the stage, but didn't know how to make that happen." He then pulled a giant red star-shaped candy lollipop out of the ground and carried it away. Gumball added, "So, I did anything and everything to get an audience." He was then shown playing the drums, dancing, and playing the electric guitar. The Masked Singer Season 11 contestant said, "I beatboxed on the street, I performed at theme parks, and even got booed off the stage at a competition for winning." Gumball went on to say, "It felt like nothing seemed to stick. I watched everyone else around me succeed time and time again." A giant black spider then appeared on a mushroom, as a frightened Gumball ran away. He continued, "But I refused to quit. Because no one was gonna burst my bubble." A bubble then floated by with a horse with a chariot in it. Gumball concluded with, and, like a lot of us in Hollywood, I needed a little timing and a lot of luck. But look, I am proof that even if your road isn't paved with gold, as long as your heart is, you'll find your way. Gumball handed Rita a gumball at the end of his performance, which made Ken think that Gumball had a connection to her. After Gumball's performance, another clue about his identity was revealed. It was the Tin Man's heart clock from The Wizard of Oz. Gumball explained, deep down, at the end of the day, Tin Man always had the heart of a superhero. And I actually might too. Later in the episode, Gumball went into the first SmackDown of The Masked Singer Season 11 with Afghan Hound, during which they both sang Ding Dong. The Witch is Dead from The Wizard of Oz. Gumball won the SmackDown with his incredible vocals and moved on to the next round, while Afghan Hound was unmasked and revealed to be reality TV star Savannah Chrisley. Related The Masked Singer, Lovebird identity clues. The Masked Singer Season 11 featured Lovebird as one of its competitors. Here are all of the clues that revealed the contestants' true identity. Gumball's girl group night performance clues. During The Masked Singer Season 11 girl group night, Gumball sang Wide Open Spaces by the Chicks. Gumball's clue package began with a recap of his The Wizard of Oz night experience. He said, "You all got my heart beating last time with all of your love. And that SmackDown? That was wicked fun." As the scene changed to a beautiful pink and purple sunset at an amusement park, Gumball shared, "It's exciting to perform on girl group night because there's actually one girl who's been singing lead in my life for years, my wife." A barrel with white angel wings and a white halo was then shown. Gumball continued, "I still remember the night I met her, an angel from across the room. I knew right then and there I would spend the rest of my life with her." Gumball went on to say, "And everything was perfect. Until she was diagnosed with a disease that will impact her later in life. Suddenly, the forever that we were planning looked very different, and we had a decision to make." Gumball then looked at a figurine of a crescent moon. Close. Gumball continued, "We could let what's on the horizon define us. Or we could choose to be present each and every moment. To say yes more, and explore all of the wide open spaces out there." As Gumball said this, he bowled a strike with a bowling ball decorated like a globe. He then caressed a framed picture of a female Gumball. He concluded by saying, "And, tonight, I am singing one of her favorite songs just for her." After Gumball's performance, another clue about his identity was revealed. Wilson Phillips singer Carney Wilson, who was part of The Masked Singer Season 8's Lambs, who placed second, delivered the clue, as part of Clue Ioki. Carney sang a girl group song that was a clue to Gumball's true identity. She sang Don't Cha by the Pussycat Dolls, which is former Masked Singer panelist Nicole's group. Gumball explained, "Well, don't you wish you could have starred with Channing Tatum like me?" Later, during the panelists' guesses, Gumball showcased some more of his dance moves when Jenny mentioned that had danced the previous week. After the audience vote, he moved on to the next round. Related these clues in last night's The Masked Singer all but confirmed Poodle Moth's identity. "Why, I think I know who it is." The Masked Singer Season 11's Poodle Moth has been a mystery for weeks, but her shower anthem's night clues gave away her true identity. Gumball's soundtrack of My Life Night performances. Clues during the Masked Singer Season 11 soundtrack of My Life Night, Gumball and his fellow Group B finalists, Seal and Beats, kicked off the show singing It's My Life by Bon Jovi together. Gumball then sang Carry On Wayward Son by Kansas. His clue package began with a recap of his girl group night performance. He said, "I absolutely loved singing Wide Open Spaces for my wife last time." The scene then changed to a colorful arcade. Gumball continued, "The night before my first performance, I looked at her, and I said, I can't do this." Gumball then played a Masked Singer video game in which he had to choose a singer character from among himself, Jules Queen of Hearts, Nick Lachey's Piglet, and Nayo's Cow. Gumball chose himself, but said, "I know the immense talent that has hit the stage before, and I thought, maybe I just don't belong here." When asked what made him say that, Gumball admitted, "I've always felt like I was pretending to be something else." The video game then showed Gumball's character and flashed the word, "Ready." Gumball continued, "My family moved around a lot as a kid, and, as the perpetual new guy, I would do anything to make friends." Gumball then played the video game, earning friend points on the screen. A character in a black suit and sunglasses was also shown. The screen said, "New guy thinks you're cool, be cool," and then "oh no," as he lost the game. Gumball went on to say, "Even when I started performing on stage, I always felt out of place. I have no formal training, no education. Despite some major successes, I still get those feelings to this day." Gumball then played with a yellow toy convertible car with an X on its hood. As he caught a football, he added, "But, luckily, I have people around me who tell me to dig deep and carry on." Gumball's rehearsal footage was then shown as he said, "And that's why I am singing Carry On Wayward Son. It's about not giving up. And, after making it to the group finale, I am glad I listened to my wife. It's the cheers from the crowd that's making the new kid inside me believe that maybe I do belong here." Close after Gumball's performance, another clue was given about his identity. The clue revealed which Masked Singer cast member he was connected to. The clue was an album cover that said, "Sticky Sweet, Ken's Greatest Hits." The record inside was titled, "Kenspiration." Gumball explained, "Well, Ken, one of the funniest jobs that I have ever been a part of, you were involved as well." After Seal was unmasked and revealed to be actor Corey Feldman, Gumball went head-to-head with Beats in the Battle Royale. Gumball moved on to the quarter-finals, while Beats were unmasked and revealed to be American Idol Season 2 winner Ruben Studdard and runner-up Clay Aiken. Gumball joined Group as Goldfish and Group C's Clock and Poodle Moth as a competitor in the quarter-finals. Related this clue in last night's The Masked Singer all but confirmed Beats' identity. The Masked Singer Season 11's Beats is a dynamic duo, and one of their girl group night clues has most likely revealed their true identities. Gumball's quarter-finals performances. Clues during the Masked Singer Season 11 quarter-finals, Gumball sang a sweet version of I Am Yours by Jason Mraz. His clue package had scenes from his previous performances, featured him at the amusement park from Girl Group Night, and showed him rehearsing for the quarter-finals without his costume, with his face covered. Gumball began by saying, "I am still amazed that I've made it to the quarter-finals. I wasn't kidding when I told you I had doubts that I belonged on this stage. Gumball continued, I think that was what landed me in the SmackDown in the first round. But that turned out to be the awakening I needed to dig deep. As much self-doubt as I have, I think I do have just as much fight in me. He added, as someone who was an athlete, I felt like I was back on that field. I knew it was time to just leave it all on the stage. And that's why I am singing I Am Yours tonight. It's my battle cry to this competition. I am all in. I am yours. After Gumball's performance, another clue was given about his identity. A giant colorful toy telephone was brought out. Gumball's wife's voice said, Hi Gumball. It's your wife, Mrs. Gumball. I am just so proud of you, and watching you on that stage reminds me of your time spent off Broadway. You're really back in your element, and I am just so excited to watch. Go bring home that golden mask. I love you, Gumball explained, that was my beautiful wife. The most incredible person I know. In addition to this Masked Singer clue, Ken decided to press the prime button, which gave another clue about Gumball. A package arrived with a kid's doctor kit in it. It contained a toy stethoscope, white lab coat, and a white doctor's bag with a red heart on it. Later in the episode, Clock and Goldfish advanced to the semifinals after the audience vote, while Gumball went head-to-head with Poodle Moth in the SmackDown. They both sang incredible versions of If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher. However, Gumball won the SmackDown and moved on to the semifinals, while Poodle Moth was eliminated from the competition. She was unmasked and revealed to be actress Chrissy Metz. Related The Masked Singer Season 11 quarter-finals power ranking. Who will advance, who will go home? The Masked Singer Season 11 quarter-finals will feature Goldfish, Gumball, Clock, and Poodle Moth singing for the coveted Golden Mask Trophy. Gumball's identity predictions close. The Masked Singer Season 11 panelists had a lot of great guesses for Gumball based on his performances and clues. On the Wizard of Oz night, Rita used the superhero clue to guess that Gumball might be Chase Crawford. Robin theorized that he might be Kevin Jonas. Ken thought that he might be Jamie Dornan, who played Rita's brother in 50 Shades of Grey, but Rita didn't agree. During girl group night, the Masked Singer panelists continued to make their guesses. Rita thought he might be Aaron Taylor Johnson, while Jenny guessed Derek Hough because of Gumball's dance moves from the previous week. Gumball then showcased some more of his dance moves. Ken was convinced that Gumball might be Taran Killam because his wife Kobe Smulders was diagnosed with cancer the same year Ken's wife was. They're both now cancer-free. Ken tearfully made this guess. On Soundtrack of My Life night, the panelists continued to try to guess Gumball's identity. Rita theorized that he might be Jack Black, while Robin thought that he could be Zachary Levi. Jenny considered that Gumball might be James Marsden. During the quarter-finals, Robin guessed that he was James Van Der Beek, while Jenny stuck with her previous guess of Derek Hough. Ken continued to believe that Gumball was Taran Killam. Although all of these celebrities were good guesses, the clues actually point in the direction of someone else, actor and singer Scott Porter. The map of the American South with the heart in the center of it refers to Scott's starring role as George Tucker on Heart of Dixie. The kid's doctor kit, including a doctor's bag with a heart on it, could refer to Heart of Dixie as well, because the show was about a doctor named Zoe Hart. In addition, Scott won Star Search with his a cappella group Mosaic. He also beatboxes and performs at theme parks. Gumball played many instruments as a reference to Scott's role in the film band Slam. The angel wings and halo refer to his role of Matthew in the off-Broadway show Altar Boys, about a fictitious Christian boy band. Gumball's Black Spider clue was a reference to his voice work in the animated series Ultimate Spider-Man. The spider and the clue about having the heart of a superhero not only refers to this, but also Scott's work in the animated series Spidey and His Amazing Friends. He also was the voice of Cyclops, Scott Summers in Marvel Anime, Wolverine in Marvel Anime, X-Men, and the voice of White Wolf in Avengers Assemble. The horse and carriage clue might refer to Scott's role in the Hallmark movie, Taking the Reins. In addition, Scott starred with Channing Tatum in the film Dear John. Gumball's story about his wife matches Scott's wife's story. Scott married casting director Kelsey Mayfield in 2013, after they met on the set of Friday Night Lights. Unfortunately, after Kelsey's mother was diagnosed with Huntington's disease, Kelsey tested positive for the gene as well, which means that she'll eventually develop it. Huntington's is a brain disease that has no cure. It causes depression, forgetfulness, slurred speech, and mood swings. Gumball's soundtrack of My Life night clues also point to Scott. Scott was born in Nebraska, but moved to Florida when he was a child, which matches Gumball's story. The arcade refers to his voice work in many different video games. The toy car referenced his role in the Speed Racer films, while the football was a nod to his role as football player Jason Street in Friday Night Lights. Scott was also an athlete in real life, and was a wide receiver on his high school football team at Lake Howell High School. Gumball's connection to Ken was that Scott and Ken have both done voice work for Robot Chicken. The Masked Singer Season 11's Gumball has both the vocals and the stage presence to go very far in the competition. Although he initially felt that maybe he didn't belong on the show, he's found his confidence and has been dominating the competition. His performances showcase his incredible vocal range and his star quality. Gumball will next perform in the semi-finals versus Group as Goldfish in Group C's Clock. One thing's for sure, Gumball has sweetened the Masked Singer competition. The Masked Singer Season 11 airs Wednesdays at 8 p.m. EDT on Fox. Source: The Masked Singer, YouTube. The Masked Singer, YouTube. The Masked Singer, YouTube. The Masked Singer. The Masked Singer is the American version of the popular Masked Singer competition. Developed by Craig Plestis, the series sees an array of celebrities dress up in elaborate costumes and masks, and then sing against one another in a competition format to be the last one standing. The American version is hosted by Nick Cannon.